You know when you're out in public somewhere with loads of people around, maybe it's on the tube, you're at a party, or you're waiting in a cafe for a friend, and you find yourself suddenly feeling really awkward, so you immediately reach for your phone. You don't really need to do anything on your phone, but you just pick it up because for some reason it feels better than sitting there doing nothing at all. Well, there's a really interesting reason why we do that. Your brain is constantly conscious of how you appear to other people, whether you want it to or not. And so standing or sitting on your own doing nothing, visible to other people, with nothing to be getting on with, your brain reads that as exposed. Not exactly dangerous, but exposed. Like everyone can see that you're not with anyone else and you've got nothing to do. So a phone fixes that instantly because now you've got a purpose, you've got something to do with your hands, a place to put your eyes so you don't have to make eye contact. You're occupied. So when you reach for your phone in those situations, it's not because you actually want to look at it. You're reaching for it so that other people can see that you're not just standing there. So you don't do it for you, you do it for them. But in reality, we know that it doesn't really matter what other people think of us. We know that other people are thinking way more about themselves than they are of us. But yet our brain tries to convince us that sitting there without doing anything is a vulnerability that is not worth embracing. But I would argue that it is. So next time you find yourself in a public situation, feeling slightly awkward and about to reach for your phone, I want you to leave it by your side. And instead, embrace the discomfort. Embrace the feeling of sitting there with nothing to do, being one of the few people around you that doesn't need to be preoccupied by anything. And when you start people watching or observing what's going on around you, you realize that nobody's looking at what you're doing. And if they are, they're probably thinking to themselves, wow, I really respect that person for just sitting there and not having to be consumed by their phone.